So in today's makeup tutorial I decided to do this kind of like autumn. Oh, my hands are so pale compared to my body and face, but that's just because I wash my hands like aggressively and like obsessively, so the fake tan on my hands are always the first places to go. So anyways, yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, if you're interested in creating a look like this, then just keep on watching. So I'm just going to continue with my bronzer, and I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty in Island Ting, and I'm just going to get my Zoeva 114 brush, and I'm just going to contour this side. I've already done this side, as you can see. I just thought I'd finish this side on camera. I wasn't sure what to do, but I normally match my makeup with what I'm wearing so that it all like ties together, you know, that whole monochromatic vibe. So I came up with this kind of like burnt orange gold half cut crease, so that's what we're gonna do in this video. So I've already done my nose contour, so I'm just gonna go and do my blusher, and I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Atelier. So it's this like ombre autumn kind of colours, which I absolutely love. So I am going to be using this on my eyes, and this is in shade T05, and I'm just going to go into this colour in the middle for the blush, just so that it all ties in together. And then I'm just going to go in the apples of my cheeks and then buff it into my bronzer. See? It's going to give you that nice youthful look. Perfect! Okay. So next step is now I'm going to just prime my eyes. So I'm just going to use the Fenty Pro Filter 180 on my eyes. So I'm just going to go down here and up like this. I've been loving doing this little technique that just blow up on TikTok. I'm not really sure where it came from, but or where I've seen it, but you know the way once someone does it, it just goes in all the different types of social media. So I'm going to just push this in here and then under my eye, and then I'm just going to go on top and basically buff this all over the eyelid right up to my brow bone. I'm so excited. I got my last package of the Sheen, so I'm definitely going to be doing that very shortly. So watch out for a Sheen haul. Cannot wait. It's something different as well. Okay, so there's my eye is prepped. As you can see, it's much brighter and lifted with that technique. Isn't it so good? And you use less product doing that, so I'm always all for, I know I'm full glam now, but I do like quite a natural makeup. Generally, like I'd be happy, generally I go out like this 90% of the time. Obviously this, I don't even think I go out on a night out with my eyes like this, but obviously for my makeup channel I'm gonna have to do different looks. So next up, once I have my base done, I'm going to go in with this pencil brush right here. It has no name, it's just a pencil brush. And using the Makeup Atelier, we're going to dip into the darkest colour to create our crease. Tap tap in the last colour, and I'm just going to come a little bit closer for you. And what I like to do is, see where my crease is, I'm going to go above that. So I start in the corner right here, and I end up kind of doing it's a backward C in my mirror. So I'm just going to go like that. Okay, I have to make sure that it is symmetrical. And then when I'm here, I also go and I drag this colour underneath my bottom lash line. So it's going to be a big, massive C. Can you see that? Backward C, sorry. And then once I have the shape that I'm happy with, I'm just going to go in and keep deepening up that colour. And I'm just going to kind of press as well. I'm not really going to do too much swirls because I want it to stay where I've put it, where I've placed it. So just do more stamping and back and forth than big swirls. Like so. Now that we have the C, it's then just a bit easier. See the way this one's kind of more pointy. I get to whatever is on the brush, what's left, and I just basically soften that by flicking up towards the end of my eyebrow. And it's just gonna create just a little bit of a point at the end. See, it's not so round, and this is kind of what you're looking for. So it's nearly going like, not really like an arrow, but a soft kind of arrow. Then I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 231 brush. It's still like a pencil brush, but it's slightly more domed. Then this one is like pointed. And I'm going to go in with the second colour on this palette. These palettes are so handy. They've got all the colours that go together in the one. Love Makeup Atelier. Such a good brand. Then I'm going to start to buff this colour on, well, not on top, slightly above the first. And this is where we're going to kind of do soft circular motions just to really soften the edges of the first eyeshadow. And then we're going to really flick it out here. So just keep flicking it out towards this part here. And then we're going to just drag that colour underneath the eye to get it nice and smoky. Remember to keep a light touch. I'm not going heavy-handed at this. I'm really going quite light, and my hand is at the end of the brush and I'm doing little swirls here, and I'm going, when I get to here, I'm just going to flick it up towards my eyebrow, the tail end of my eyebrow. Okay, once you're happy with that, I'm just going to go in with my first eyeshadow brush. There's nothing on this, but I'm just going to kind of go over what I might have lost. It's a bit lost there, so I didn't put more product, but I'm just kind of over what I've just done, just because it got a bit buffed out a bit much. Now, once you have that, I'm going to go and I'm going to cut out the half crease, and in this video I'm actually going to use the Vaseline instead, just to show you this is a cheaper alternative to cutting the crease. And I'm going to get my usual flat brush. This is a Crown flat brush, and it has to be synthetic hair. I'm going to get some Vaseline on my brush. I'm going to tilt my head back, and I'm going to start to cut a little semicircle in the inside of my eye, making sure that it's the same shape as the other side. Obviously keeping everything symmetrical. We don't want two different eye shapes. Using the shape of the brush, I'm going to pop it in here like this, and this is going to help me get that nice dome shape in here, like so. Have some tissue ready just to wipe out any excess eyeshadow that we are cutting out, so it doesn't get all muddy. So if you just put your brush in like that, it should help you shape your cut crease. once you're happy with your shape, you can then fill it in. And for this look, I wanted to create kind of like an ombre inside the half cut crease. So I'm going to go in with this pigment, and this one's by Inglot and it's number 30. And it's just like this little gold pigment pot. I'm going to go in with this Crown synthetic hairbrush. I'm not going to wet it. I'm just going to go straight in and place it at the tear duct and go more than halfway, I would say. Yeah. So we're going to go in about here. And then I'm going to just slightly pat in the middle so that it looks like it's fading in and that it's not a harsh line. So just tap along here. Okay, then when I have that colour still in my hand, I'm going to go and do the brow bone. So I'm just going to use the same brush and I'm just going to go like right underneath my brow, like so. It's just going to make that brow bone pop. Now I'm going to go in with this dome flat brush. It's not synthetic hair, it's just a fluffy brush, but it's flat. And I'm going to go into my Jachlyn Hill palette volume 2, and I'm going to go into this colour, and it's called Flawed and Odd. So it's this one right here, and it's kind of like the shimmer version of the matte that we put down, except for this has like flecks of gold in it as well. So it has kind of the beginning colour and then the outside colour, so it's a real good monochromatic moment. And then, oh, if that happens, just get your brush and go over it. Perfect. And now we're going to just add this to the end of the cut crease, or half cut crease, whatever. And this is perfectly shaped for in there as well. If you just flip it this way, you can get right in. And it will cover that nicely without being too difficult to get at. Especially when you have false lashes. Okay. Oh, they're all falling out in the middle. Now I'm going to go in and do the eyeliner. So I'm just going to go in with my little artiste brush. I'm going to get the black eyeshadow in the palette and I'm going to wet it with some Fix Plus. I just like using eyeshadows with the water. Just better for your mink lashes to keep them nice and intact. If I use anything oily, it's gonna ruin my false lashes. So once you have your gel liner on top, you're going to kind of just slightly wing it just a little bit. We're not doing it like a big dramatic wing, just to kind of flow with the shape. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to go then in with my, any black eyeliner will do. I'm just going to use my NYX, just a black eyeliner, and I'm going to just place this on the waterline. Perfect. So now I'm just going to finish up with the finishing touches. So I'm going to get my Fix Plus, spray it all over my face, and then just apply my highlighter. Okay, once I have that done, I'm going to go in with my Inglot, and I'm just going to do just a tiny bit of that on my cheeks. This is just going to help with the monochromatic. See, you can just see it's going to go with the eyeshadow. Like so. And then I'm just going to do all the areas that I would normally do then. Absolutely love. Then here, here. Here and here, and then obviously, like where I always do it, I'm going to get my Kaylee SK07, which is the perfect shape just to go down the nose. So I'm just going to go straight down with this and then boop. Perfect. Glowing. Last but not least, I wanted to switch up my lip. Normally I always wear nude, so I decided to go in with this colour pop in the shade Chili Chili, and it's this colour right here. This colour is coming out very winey. No. Okay, no, that colour just did not go with this look, so I wiped it off. I'm after trying a few colours there, so my lips were all red from swatching them, but I found this that's from Kylie. It's called Exposed. Now, it is a bit on the light side. I wanted to match what I'm wearing, as I said, monochromatic, but I thought that colour pop in the last one, the Chili Chili, was this shade, and in fact it wasn't. So this is called Limbo, and I'm pretty sure this is Pop Cosmetics as well. I'm not really 100% sure, the name's taken off, but it looks like the same packaging. Okay, so I'm going to use this colour instead by, I'm assuming Colourpop, and it's called Limbo. Yeah, like this is the colour I wanted. Can you see? It's like a deep, deep chocolate. So it's kind of like a really deep brown. It looks really dark in the camera, but off camera it's actually just a bit darker than this, and it dries matte as well. So yeah, this is real, I feel, autumn kind of vibes. This is the final look. I'm so much happier with this lip colour. I genuinely thought it was that one, but when I put it on it was a cooler tone, kind of brown, and I'm obviously looking for like a warm brown. So yeah, this is the final lip colour, and it doesn't feel too bad. Sometimes the matte ones can be quite drying, but this one is actually quite a nice one. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It helps me greatly, and I'm hoping to do the Shein haul very soon. And yeah, I guess that's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!